Hey guys, welcome back again. In the last video I told you about hull number 9, our prototype Afrika Korps Tiger tank. Well, in 2007 we decided to do a real Afrika Korps Tiger tank, and this is the model that you see here, hull number 125. Now this particular model came with 3 figures, and as you can see, it was again one of our most popular models. I think it lasted about 18 months, but like everything else, it had to move over to make way for yet another Tiger. And in this particular case, we're going to 2010, and you'll see this winter Tiger that we had here, and also a summer version here also. Again, 2 slightly different Tiger tanks, but lots of nice detail, and 2 particular colour schemes that I'm actually very fond of. So that took us into 2010. Now, all the time we were producing these Tigers, as many of you know, we were producing literally dozens of other military vehicles, not just tanks, but all kinds of trucks, jeeps, half-tracks, armoured cars, you name it. KNC was producing it at that time. And in those days, production costs in China were a lot less than they are now, and that was one of the reasons we were in a fortunate position that we were able to bring out so many vehicles and retail them at some very, very reasonable prices. Now, let's move on to 2012. And what you'll see here are 3 early production Tigers, all slightly different, with obviously different paint schemes. The first model that you see here, hull number 213, came with a half-body crew figure, and this was in normal German field grey. And as you can see, it's got some missing side plates on the side of the hull. Again, I'm trying to remember how many we produced. I'm going to suggest we probably produced around 500 of that particular model. That was then replaced by this winter version here, with a sort of light dusting of snow camouflage, and that's hull number 132. Moving right along to the very end, and you've got hull number 311. Now what happened here was we had a customer who placed a special order for, he wanted 10 consecutive hull numbers, meaning something like 301 to 302, 303, 304, 305, and so on, up to 311. And he wanted 10 of each model. And it's not often you get an order for 100 tanks just from one collector. However, we never like to disappoint someone, and that's what we did. So that very last model, if you ever come across any of the 2012 models that are with those 301 to 311 numbers, grab them while you can, because they're pretty rare. I'm sure there was just about only 100 of total number of all the models produced there. So that takes us through all of these ones. In our next upcoming video, we'll bring you almost right up to date.